All right. Hey guys, it's Rapper Stuff or Julian here. And I know it's a different type of video, especially face reveal, wow. But, I've had my face on my Instagram for so long. Um, but anyway, the reason I'm making this video is because I feel like many young men and women, especially my age, um, we're in a weird time in our lives. And if you're between the ages of, let's say, 15, 16 through like 20, early 20s, then I feel like this video is for you, okay? And one of the main points in this video is going to be basically, I know this is going to sound, we've heard this a million times, but I just want to express how truly important it is to understand the power of social media, okay? Now just hear me out before, you're like, you roll your eyes and things of that sort. Um, but like during, again, it's gonna sound redundant, and you've heard this a million times, but during COVID, okay, quarantine, 2020, I personally have become addicted to TikTok. And I'm not anymore, but during COVID, especially, I was, because everyone else was. I mean, what was there to do? Scroll, scroll, nothing else to do. If I wasn't on TikTok, I was on Xbox with my friends. You guys seen the videos. Um, and when you're on something like that for so long, it's bound to change who you are, like without you even realizing it. And especially during 2020, I would see videos of young people, like not of my age, but young people like 20 at the time, when I was like 16. I would see young people being like, you need to constantly grind, 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 If you're in a 9 to 5 job right now, you've failed in life. If you don't have $1 million um, by the time you're 18, you're you failed, And then they would be like, you have the most powerful tool in front of you, and you're not even using it. You gotta grind, it, just so many of that stuff. And if you're a man, you could probably relate to this, because, sorry, camera angle's not the best, but it is what it is. But yeah, so if you're a man, comment down below if you could relate to this, because I've seen so many of these videos, and of course they've died down over the years. Um, but they still pop up on my, not TikTok anymore, but Instagram Reels. I see that all the time. Although this sounds stupid, you'd be like, that's not changing who I am, but it is, without you even realizing it, because you are subconsciously comparing yourself to these people, especially during COVID. When I would see these videos, I would believe that I failed already. A 16-year-old, I was 16, and I believed I failed. You know, there's no there's no such thing as a 16-year-old failing. You know, or a 20-year-old for the matter. Because when you're young, of course you're gonna fail. But I feel like social media has um, shaped us to believe that we're always failing and we need something more. I felt like I needed to be more, and I was 18 at this point. I felt like I needed to be somewhere else. Like, why am I still working these entry level jobs? I'm 18 now. Like, I should be like these people online. Especially there's a ton of young YouTubers online now. It's insane. We have like iShowSpeed. I don't even know how old he is, but I feel like a lot of young people compare themselves to people like him. And when they're working their regular 9 to 5 job, they feel like they failed. But in reality, you've never failed, and you've already made it. So, and it's not just social media, okay? I feel like people really underestimate the power of focus, okay? We all heard the word focus before in like school. They say focus on the teacher, focus on the test. What focus means is they want your attention specifically on that one thing that they tell you to focus on. They want everything else to be drowned out. And that's what social media is doing. It's taking your attention, your focus, and putting it onto the screen, right? And what you're watching, because you're so focused on it, your brain's taking it in more, if that makes sense, you know? Because, like, how many times have you been watching shorts or whatever on the couch or something, and your family's talking, and then suddenly you hear your name and you're like, what did you just say? You had no idea what they just said because you were so focused on the screen, right? And that's what social media does. It takes your focus away from the present moment. And it's not like it's a good thing, you know? It's not something good that's taking your attention. You're not sure. I will admit, I've learned a lot of stuff from TikTok, you know? Is it accurate? I don't know. Some of it is, sure, maybe. I have no idea. But most of it is not like good content, you know? It's not something we should be consuming on a daily basis. And it's so hard to stop doing that, you know? Bringing back to those videos, you know, social media makes young men like me focused on grinding, you know, get out of that 9 to 5, escape the matrix, have a business by 18, make millions of dollars, and your mind's focused on that, you know? You automatically create that as one of your goals, which there's nothing wrong with that, you know? But the thing is, those goals aren't genuine. They came from TikTok. And what those goals do, they make you miss the most important parts of life. Life is a gift. And it shouldn't just be something that you just pass by, focused on something else. You should be living your days in the present moment. But that's so hard for everybody because, especially nowadays with social media, it's so hard to live in the present moment because our present moment's on a screen, you know? And suddenly hours go by and it's just gone. Unrelated to the money, for that matter, social media is just bad for relationships. There's so many videos out there that talk about relationships and they're not good. They put thoughts into your head and they, whether you like it or not, they get in the way of your own relationship. Your perfectly healthy, perfectly whatever relationship, you know, it gets in the way. And I don't think many people my age see that, you know. They just watch these videos and they scroll past the ones that they think is negative, but in reality, the fact that they saw it in the first place, it's already too late. It got in your relationships. It's making you insecure, you know. You could have a perfect loyal significant other, and suddenly you'll see a video of a girl saying, "Oh, I'm out with another dude while my boyfriend's at home," you know. I'm sure you guys seen those videos, right? And it's just like we're basing our lives based off other people's lives, and that's not how people were meant to live, you know. If you're a young man, don't think that you're a failure just because you don't have $1 million in your bank account. Don't think you're a failure because you're working a 9 to 5, okay? Because to be honest, you're not failing. Your life's just getting started, and if anything, you already succeeded. Some people don't have jobs, you know. Some people don't even have money, and I think that's what social media hides. They make you think that every young man has this stuff, but they don't. And I'm telling you, if you live in the present moment while chasing your dreams, accomplishing your dreams will feel so much better than if you're just driven like crazy, you know? So I believe if you're a young man or woman, 15 through early 20s, that you just need to slow down, okay? If you're on social media a lot, I would try to limit your use. Be careful with what you're consuming, because it is influencing you subconsciously, whether you like it or not. Just be careful, okay? And I promise you that you're not a failure. You never were. Your relationships are perfectly fine, okay? If you feel like your relationship is off, make sure it's you feeling that, not someone on a screen, okay? I just wanted to hit on main points that social media focus has just changed in today's world. You know, our attention's constantly grabbed by shorts, and I feel like if this continues, it could turn out bad, you know. And I don't see a decline in it at all. You know, so many people are addicted to short form content, and it just sucks because, you know, back in the day when you would watch YouTube a long video, you know, you would be able to sit through it without fidgeting or scrolling, you know, looking for another video. You would just sit there and watch the video. And that's what I mean by slow down, you know. I feel like life isn't meant to be Life isn't meant to be lived by in a fast way, you know? And that's what shorts does. It's fast. It's making life go by fast. And I mean, just think for a second, okay? If you were like a teenager in 2015, right? Think of the 5 years between 2015 and 2020. How fast did those go by? You know, you might say, oh, pretty fast, pretty slow, whatever, pretty normal, right? What about 2020 to 2025? You know, night and day difference. And I don't think that's a coincidence, okay? Because if you think about it, what did we have in 2015? Regarding short form content, what did we have in 2015? You know, we had Vine, Musically. That's pretty much it, right? Everything else, normal. And then suddenly, quarantine hit, and then we have YouTube Shorts, Snapchat Spotlight, Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels. I'm sure there's other ones I'm not even naming. It's just all to grab our attention. And I mean, come on, the fact that these 5 years have went by so fast should already tell you, you know, nothing about shorts is good. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you're wondering where the gaming content is, I'm not too sure I'm going to be continuing gaming content, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. I do still like gaming. It's something I do on the side. Just I haven't been playing Xbox much. I've been focusing more on Nintendo Switch and recently like my Oculus Quest. So but yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, and also comment down below. I would like to have a conversation with you guys, see what your thoughts are. If there's any points in this video that you're a little confused about, let me know. But otherwise, this has been Rapper Stuff, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.